You are visiting International Trade Fair today. This is the theme of this year's trade fair, Vasudev Kutumbakam, United by Trade. One disclaimer I have is that I am not here to promote any of my clients or any of their companies. It's just that business interests me, and that is the reason I am here. And just to see the potential and the growth as to what people are looking at. What are the business trends? As we move forward, please do subscribe to my channel if the subjects of business strategies, business models and industries are of interest to you. And while I take you around the trade fair, I will also be sharing my observations and learnings about various businesses and the environment that I pick up. Towards the end of this video, there is an excellent cultural program of dance and music. Do not miss that. Let's begin. Pretty much happening place. This is what I am seeing, the broad spectrum of industry and companies which are around. One of the officials I was talking to, in fact, he told me that the facility is massive, 110,000 square meters, which is about 1.5 times of the previous editions of the trade fair. And in addition to this, first time there are two multi-level parkings which have been created in the basements of these trade fairs, which can accommodate about 3,000 vehicles. Objective is simple. Trade fair authorities want more people to walk in, roam around freely, interact with businesses and amongst themselves more openly, and have a lot of time for these interactions, which can result in the prospective business conversions. And more space, more exhibitors, more transactions and more business also results in a global credibility build-up of the trade fair. That's huge, that's massive. And there are 3,500 exhibitors, and they're all from all over the world, from Pakistan, Kyrgyzstan, Bangladesh, from UAE. This is from Turkey, the Republic of Tunisia. The wonderful collection of the exhibitors across the globe. They have wonderful products and showcasing their culture as well. One of these Afghani I spoke to, he was very positive and excited about the amount of business he has done. And predominantly he was selling dry fruits. One question that people often ask is that why do businessmen spend hundreds and thousands of rupees just to participate in these trade fairs? What good does it do? Because 80% of the population comes for tourism only. As a businessman, I get this opportunity to meet the consumers face to face, give a presentation, talk to them about my product, get first-hand feedback as to what they think of it. Also, I get a wonderful export opportunity. Since during the business days and even after that, a lot of inquiries, a lot of representatives of various importers from various countries do come in. Like in this India International Trade Fair that I am visiting right now, there are about 3,500 exhibitors, and they'll be here for over 2 weeks. And this gives them an opportunity to showcase their product, get the export orders, have branding activities, because people firsthand get the experience of interacting with the brands themselves. In terms of medium scale or small businessmen, the owners themselves are there. For large corporates, you get to interact with middle management or slightly senior middle management of those companies. So it's a clear showcase of the brand itself, of the product itself, get first-hand experience of what the consumers think of their products and services. And whatever interaction I've had with the business people around, this time in this trade fair, people are very gung-ho, they are very positive. The first week of business opportunities, the business duration that has just passed, they said there even the cost was recovered in the first day itself. And post first day till the end of trade fair, whatever money they make, that will be over and above the cost they have already spent to ensure their participation in this trade fair. And obviously you get exposed to various medias from various world. There are a lot of media people who are visiting. Always exciting for humans and for me as well. The delicacies are statewide, so all the states are represented away. In fact, one of the exhibitors here in the food court was telling me that on an average there are about 1,500 people to 2,000 people on normal days on per hour basis having something or the other, and there are about 30 odd stalls. So in other words, let us assume 1,000 people spending just 200 rupees per head, and that too hourly basis. So 8 hours in a day, and trade fair is a 14-day event. So clearly, there's a revenue of about 2 crore 50 lakh rupees just out of the food court. As a visitor to trade fair, it gives you a very positive feeling when you see various pavilions of various states and they are displaying and vying for visibility in a very aggressive way. And this is very unlike the perception that we have about state governments or whatever government, that they are slow moving and red tapeism and all those things. You don't see all that. States are promoting their local businesses, their local businessmen, their village level industry, their cottage industry, and all these small businessmen who cannot afford to pay for participation in trade fair on their own, they are showcasing, displaying or are present in their state pavilions. And a terrific support from all the states to their small businessmen, cottage industry, the artisans, the craftsmen. These guys are also enthusiastically interacting with people around, talking about their business. Each of these states is also using latest technology to display and showcase their strengths, their businesses, the support mechanisms, the schemes that these respective states have given or launched for their small businessmen or for startups, and how they are very inclined to support anybody and everybody who intends to do business in their particular state. They're trying to pull in the investors along with the small or big medium business enterprises. The moment I entered this Maharashtra state, the person approached me and asked me in case I intend to discuss any business opportunities or financing opportunities within the state of Maharashtra. And they have entire lounge in case anybody wants to sit, discuss and take forward the business opportunities, either in terms of startups, expansion of your new business, or any other opportunities, trade opportunities that you might think of. There are representatives sitting in the lounge and they are open to discussion. So I visited their VIP lounge where they intend to discuss and take forward the business opportunities. Photography inside is not allowed, so I could not record the discussion. But this is impressive. Wonderful new ideas that I've seen, even the exhibitors and the startups. I think first time I'm seeing a lot of startup entrepreneurs very excited and very enthusiastic and participating here. And the amount of energy while they were talking about their ideas, mind-blowing. Also gives an idea for a job seeker to see as to what trends are, what kind of skill sets are required as of now and what will be required, what will be the evolution process even of the job markets. Now look at the creativity of government. It is not only the businesses which are getting promoted or businesses which are promoting themselves. The government is promoting the individual artisans, village workers, the village worker individuals. See, with each individual artisan, they have also mentioned his details as to what his contact number is, his village, his specialty, what all he makes, why does he make all this. And they are no businesses, they are individual artisans. So this gives a wonderful opportunity to these people, the individual artisans of India's villages, showcase their products, to showcase their art and to take their business to foreign shores as well. Not only in India but outside. I'm impressed. You would have noticed the term GI mentioned in this particular pavilion. GI means geographical indication. Now the products registered under this GI, they are done at the international level, not only limited to India. They indicate the origin of particular product and it has certain qualities and parameters by virtue of which the product qualifies for that particular geographical indication. And it is registered for 10 years, and you'll be surprised to know that as of end of 2023, India has 400 products registered under this GI tag. And the first product that was registered was in 2004, that was Darjeeling tea. The government of India has been making all attempts to promote these products and makers of these products at the international level and national level as such. It is not just the trade that we are promoting here at the trade fair. It is also India's soft power which is being promoted. It is also about the culture, the Bollywood, the dances, the music, everything of India, which has a market size of about 18,000 crore rupees. And out of this, 15 to 18% comes in the form of foreign currency. And this movies and culture, which is soft power of India, has a CAGR of over 12%. Since I'm posting this video after the end of trade fair, just to share some numbers with you. As per a senior ITPO official, this year they have focused on digitization. And the success initiative can be gauged from the fact that staggering 90% of tickets were purchased through online and digital payments, and instead of paper tickets, they were all issued QR codes, and these QR codes also helped in navigation around trade fair. This trade fair saw more than 1 million visitors, and they've generated a record business worth of rupees 1,500 crores, an increase of 57.9% compared to previous year's trade fair. I leave you with this wonderful program of cultural evening by children with special needs, and also a high octane and high energy program by drum artists from Kerala on the celebration of the Kerala Day. But before we move ahead, please do subscribe to my channel. If the subject of business models, business strategy and marketing across industries, companies, trade fairs and other trade organizations are of your interest, and enjoy this cultural evening now.
मत कहो खुदा से मेरी मुश्किलें से कह दूं